Good morning, friends, and welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. So the plan for today has changed slightly. It was the plan to wake up bright and early and head out to meet my dear friend Tasha, and we were going to head to Jupiter Artland's Christmas fair. Sadly, I got a message from Tasha last night saying that she was just feeling really under the weather and not feeling very well, and that she didn't want to pass anything on to me today, so she wouldn't be able to make it. So I'm feeling so sorry to not be able to hang out with her today, and really sorry that she's feeling under the weather, because yeah, everybody just seems to be getting sick at the moment, and it's such a miserable time of the year to be feeling unwell because it's, you know, there's just so much going on. So really hoping that she feels better soon. And I decided to sleep on it last night and just decide this morning what we would do. And I've had a very, very chill, relaxing morning because I was so groggy when I woke up. I had a really good sleep last night actually, but went to bed a bit later than I would liked. But I just woke up. I actually opened my Advent tea without you this morning. I did film it, but I was just so groggy that I think I'm just going to tell you now what I got. I got a cocoa and orange herbal tea, and it has cocoa peel, apple pieces, orange peel, cocoa pieces, lemongrass, rosehip peel, nettle leaves, blackberry leaves, and flavouring. So that sounds really lovely, and it's a herbal tea, which means I will save it for this afternoon to have. And I've had a wild morning. I've had 2 green teas already. Really felt like I needed the caffeine and the hydration. But I started off with a gunpowder green, a classic, and then I haven't told you about this tea, but it's one of my current favourites. I think recently I told you that I tried genmai cha, loved it, and then my mum surprised me with a sample of the genmai cha chai from Genier, which is another Scottish tea company, and they do these amazing little sample sachets where you get a lot of tea in it actually. I would say you would get a minimum of 5 to 6 cups in here. And you can sort of personalise, like you can order different samples from their website, and it comes in a little box that goes through the letterbox. So my mum had come across them and had got this for me when I was in Fife last time. So I've had this as my 2nd cup of tea, and it's one of my favourites that I've had recently. It's really good. Just like all the combination of the genmai cha roastiness and then also the chai spices. Yeah, it's really lovely. I've almost finished this cup already. Anyway, back to the plan. Excuse me. Back to the plan for today. I have just had a really chill morning. I've had something to eat already. It is now 11:30, and part of me thought it was just too late to go to Jupiter Artland, and I've changed my mind. I think we're still going to try and go. I'm going to get myself ready, pack a packed lunch, because they do have a cafe there, but it is quite small, and with it being a Saturday, Jupiter Artland's first day of their Christmas market, I do wonder if it will be busy and I get really like low blood sugar and hangry quickly if I don't have food. So I'm going to pack a little packed lunch. I'm going to bring my audiobook to listen to on the bus. I'll have you as company, and we're going to have a really nice day. We're just going to make it nice and chill and relaxed. No rushing, just kind of going with the flow. That's going to be our Saturday, God willing. I think I've made it just in time. It's super busy. Oh my goodness, here's the bus now. We've just arrived at the entrance of Jupiter Artland, and the bus journey was actually really good. It wasn't very long. It was much faster actually than I thought it would be. It was only about like less than 45 minutes. Anyway, let's head on in. I literally just walked into a cloud of midges. It's December. To be fair, it's quite mild today, but I am glad that I've wrapped up because it's also quite damp. So I think with the sun, you know, it's really cloudy at the moment. The sun not being there, I think it's going to be a little bit damp and feel quite cold in maybe the next hour or so. So I've got a hat and everything in my bag. It's so quiet and really peaceful. I haven't seen anybody except for the people in the box office thing that let me in. Anyway, I see one person ahead actually. I'll show you the amazing mounds. If you've been watching for a while, you might have seen a video that I did in spring time, I think. Me and my friend Nadia came here and there are people now. And we had a wander around, but I'm intrigued to see what's different for the Christmas market. I just saw a dog that looked like it was covered in a little bit of fake snow, so I don't know is there any fake snow coming up? On a bit of a mission to find the nativity because I have seen the choir. It was so good. I can still hear them a little bit in the background, but lovely carol singers. And then the nativity is the second thing I really want to see, and then we'll maybe have a wee hot chocolate potentially. So it's actually been quite busy. I've tried not to film people though, but it has been relatively busy and I'm just flagging a little bit on energy. So let's go and see if we can find a hot chocolate because that sounds really good right now. So hopefully you can hear me, but I've just sat down outside Cafe Party under their big umbrella thing, and there's even heaters over there as well, so it's quite lovely here. And I've ordered myself a hot chocolate. Now, I didn't bring my book with me, which is a little bit annoying, but at least I have my audiobook, which I'm going to listen to. Still listening to Hamish Macbeth's, I can't actually remember which one it is, but is it Death of a Perfect Wife, I think? So still listening to that one, and then maybe in about half an hour or so after my hot chocolate, we might head back for the bus before it properly gets dark. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really misty now. Yeah, that's funny. Hello friends, can you hear me? Something very exciting arrived when I opened my front door there, and it's my beloved adapter for my mic. So I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm purposefully kind of whispering a little bit just to make sure that it works, but welcome to my little editing corner, mostly because I have the radiator behind me, so it's nice and cozy, and I've got my laptop here. I've got my 6th day of Advent tea calendar here, which I'm just about to try. Hang on actually.
That's really lovely, and not at all what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be lovely, but I was picturing more of like a really strong cocoa, and I was actually more in the mood for a nice light refreshing tea, just because I've been out and about and feeling I haven't had a chance to drink as much as I normally would, so feeling a little bit dehydrated. And I thought, I don't want to not drink my Advent tea today, so I'm going to have this, even though I thought I wasn't in the mood for it. Oh, ignore that. That's my toast in the toaster popping. However, this is very much lemongrassy, which I quite like. Very refreshing, not heavy. It's sort of lemongrass with a hint of the orange and the cocoa. That's really nice, actually. Lovely. Yeah, I was expecting it to be really nice because, I mean, cocoa and orange is a wonderful combination anyway, but that lemongrass really just lifts it and makes it very refreshing, so perfect. Anyway, I'm in the mood because I'm actually behind on editing. I still have yesterday's video to finish and then work on today's one, so I'm going to be in this little corner for the next wee while, and then on the way home from getting off the bus, I stopped in and got myself a ready meal, which is actually a really nice one. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's a very sort of homemade, I've had it before, and it's the mushroom risotto, and I really liked it. So I thought I would treat myself to that tonight and just have a nice cozy evening in, because I don't know if any other introverts will relate to this, but even though I've been by myself the whole day, just being in the midst of a lot of people. Jupiter Artland was relatively busy, the bus home was relatively busy, and then I thought I was going to be smart and avoid Princess Street, because you saw the crowds on Princess Street. My oh my, was it busy? So I thought instead of going down Leith Walk, I would mix things up and go down Easter Road, which is normally really quiet. Normally, however, the football must have been on today, so you had hordes of football fans on the pavements. So yeah, my social battery is dead, even though I spoke to my mum and dad today, but other than that, I've just been hanging out by myself. So anyway, just going to have a quiet moment with my cup of tea. I might, while I'm having my toast, watch a little YouTube video or something and then get to editing. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a wee bit, and we'll do a little Q&A. I don't even know if there is any questions actually, and to have a look, and I'll fill you in on the plan for tomorrow potentially as well. So it's a few hours later. I've had my dinner, which was really lovely. I watched a little bit of It Could Happen to You, which is a Nicolas Cage movie, and I just watched that while I was having my dinner, and then have just been editing this video. So it's been a really nice, relaxing evening, and I'm planning to have an early night tonight, so I'm not going to do a Q&A as normal, just because I'm not sure that I could properly answer any questions. But I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And I almost took tomorrow off because I didn't really have any plans, and I just thought I would be extraordinarily lazy and just pretty much lie on the couch all day tomorrow. But a friend of mine is actually coming through spontaneously, and well, it's Ashley. Ashley's appeared on the channel a few times, and unfortunately her dad can't join her to go to the University of Edinburgh's annual carol service. So she asked me if I would like to join her, so that's the plan anyway. She's going to come through to Edinburgh, and we'll maybe go for a cuppa, do something in the afternoon, and then queue up for the carol service. So I'm hoping to bring you along. I think that would be really lovely. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. It's almost been a week, and it's just been so lovely. I've really been enjoying reading all your comments and
just generally it feels like hanging out with you all every day. So I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and I will see you tomorrow.